Hello crypto hunters. So today my video is going to be what I feel the best cryptocurrency tools and resources, and the first thing I like using is Coinmarketcap, so to follow the crypto markets. So Coinmarketcap, as you can tell, lists every crypto there is, so you can see the graphs like the 7-day prices and stuff like that, the trade volume, trending. So if you click on the cryptocurrencies up here, the one where it says 1381, you can see your volume. So you can see like your hour, you can see like the volume, circulating supply, the price, the market cap, obviously the ticker symbol, obviously the coin. Then you've got your percentages in your hourly, past 24 hours and the 7 days. So just using these three alone can provide you with enough information to either jump into a coin or not jump into a coin, you know. So another one I like also as well, and obviously it shows you the Bitcoin dominance, which is 37%, which is amazing considering it was like 65 not long ago, which seems not long ago, but yeah. Obviously the whole market cap and the volume. The other one I like using is World Coin Index. Similar, definitely similar. This one actually has your 24-hour volume, and then it has your 7 days. And then this one I like here because you've got your trending. Actually, Coinmarketcap's got it too, but so you get your top 5, so your top 5 for today, and then it tells you yesterday, and then you got your least trending. So it's a good sign of saying what's coming up, what's not. There's also an overview. So let me go through this quickly. So this tells you also, obviously, the last 365 days, the 180 and the 90. So obviously sometimes there's a zero, but it's obviously because it hasn't been. So Bitcoin Cash obviously hasn't got to the 180, hasn't been for 6 months, clearly. Ones like Tron, stuff like that. So use these to your advantage. A lot of stats, I mean, everything's basic mathematics, really, isn't it? So it's just you use the statistics to help you decide whether you get into a coin or not. Obviously, you can check out, the top coins, like even like for like market cap, you can click on market cap. See, so you can start from, so this is the bottom, so your market cap's a 0. And you can sometimes you can find those gems just waiting to be found, sort of thing, and get in early. You just gotta use the information that's given to you. So my next, I'm gonna jump onto the exchanges. So obviously Coinbase is the easiest, also one of the most expensive. My theory is if I do use Coinbase, it's usually just to purchase it from a credit card. And at the moment, I'm finding you can't really get away from the fee when you're first buying it. To say if you buy $300 worth of something, they might charge you like $15 or something, the fee just to buy it. Now, regardless if you use Litecoin or Ethereum, they still get you either way. So the other option, what I like using, see what I can say, you can get double whammy. You can buy Bitcoin, then you got to send it, right? So you get hit again because the fees are up so high at the moment for Bitcoin. So it's a double whammy. So what I try and do is, if I have to use Coinbase, I try and use Litecoin or Ethereum. And then when I'm sending the Ethereum or Litecoin, it's way cheaper, especially Litecoin. Litecoin's way cheaper than all of them, to be honest. So, excuse me, that's how I like doing it. Another way you can get around this is using GDAX. So GDAX is obviously a part of Coinbase, as you can see. So Coinbase. There's another way around it. So there's another way to get around the fees. The only problem is I can't use it because I haven't got a passport yet, which is pretty silly, but I needed 2 lots of government identification, and one was the driver's license and passport, so I couldn't do it. I'm going to have to get onto that, but if it's going to save me money, I might as well do it. So that's another way of doing it. So you just create an account, or if you already got a Coinbase account, you can sign in with your Coinbase account anyway, and then try and go through the verification and go from there. With Coinbase, what I say too, if you're new, you got to do your verification first, obviously. You got to verify your card, and the thing is, you're on a limit. You have a limit, so I think it's like maybe $200 or $300 to start with. But the longer you've been with them, the bigger your buying capability is for the week. So just bear that in mind. The next, Binance. So Binance, I think, is another kick-ass exchange, and it has a referral program, as you can see there, and it's one of the exchanges you need, to be honest. And what I can say with Binance Coin, between Binance and Kucoin, so that's the next exchange I'm going to say too. These are two up-and-coming exchanges. I think Binance absolutely dominates everything at the moment, to be honest, and Kucoin's coming up too. So a lot of ICOs are jumping onto Kucoin and Binance. When I say after they've finished the ICO, they're going straight to there pretty much. But both of these both these exchanges have, so with Binance, you have the Binance, they have their own coin, so Binance Coin. At the moment it's 8.44, so obviously we're a bit late to the party for this, but you could have got it when it first came out at 10 cents, right? But we're talking way back in August. Now it's $8 something. But the benefits of having this coin is if you're doing a lot of swing trading or even just any trading, right? If you're using Binance instead of your Bitcoin or your Ethereum or your Litecoin, and you're using the Binance coin instead for your market, you're actually saving like 50% off your fees. I think between Bittrex, I think Bittrex is like 0.25, which I don't really rate Bittrex that well. It's alright, but I mean it's dropped down a lot. And between Binance, I think it's like 0.05, so it's already 5%. You're already 5 times saving already. Plus, if you know what I mean, and if you got this coin, you're holding this coin, these coins are going to go up in the next 12 to 18 months. So just the fact of even holding the coin and the fact that you're using it to save on fees if you're doing a lot of swing trading, that's a win-win both ways. So the other one is Kucoin. So Kucoin, like I said, has their own as well, and like Kucoin shares at the moment 371. It's the same thing. So, but holding Kucoin's a bit different. Kucoin actually pays you for holding the coin. So, say if you had 100 of these, so it'd be 371 US, right? But every day you'd get a dividend of the exchange, like of their, I don't know if it's their profits. It could be. I don't know. I'm not sure, but I'll have to dig deeper into that. But you're getting a cut every day. So it's not much, obviously, but it all adds up. But you have to bear in mind, if this coin goes up, like it will, in the next 12 to 18 months, your cut's going to be, you're going to be growing. It's going to grow. So that's another way, just another bonus passive income. And it might not be much at first, but if it keeps building up and building up, that could be another earner for you, a side earner. So obviously you sign into that and you become, I think there's an affiliate section in there, I'm pretty sure. My links are down below anyway. So just go, sure, have a look. You're going to need both these exchanges anyway. Because, like I said, a lot of the post ICOs are coming onto these two big exchanges. Well, they're not big yet. Binance is getting there, but definitely getting up there. So my next hardware wallets. So, okay, now, if you're only just starting, you're not going to need these, okay? If you know, like $100 or even $500 worth of crypto, you're not going to need any of these. But when you start building up, you're going to need somewhere secure to hold your coin, or, you know, hold your tokens. So your two options, you've got Trezor. So at the moment, you can't get a Trezor that I know of. So you can go buy now. I'll just show you. Even if you go add to cart, so £89. Say shipping in February, so you can't even get them at the moment, and you can pay for the extra 3 days like shipping to get there quicker, but you can't get it. So pretty much everyone, they're on a back order. So due to high demand, we're offering a priority option for an earlier shipping date. So February. These pretty much ran out the last, I think it was like nearly the last week of Christmas. Yeah, that's how much the demand is. I think even Trezor Australia is out as well. Well, obviously they're out because if Trezor hasn't got it, Australia hasn't got it. So definitely something you should look into in the future if you want to get serious about having cryptos, okay? So it does do all of ERC20 tokens, two-factor, password managed. They're pretty secure. Everything's on here, so the quick setup. There's a lot of videos online too, obviously on YouTube, that shows you how to set these up. So that's that one. And the ledger. So ledger's a bit cheaper. I'll just show you some of the pictures. So it's a bit different, like construction, compared to the Trezor. The Trezor looks definitely way more stable, more like robust. I don't know if you can get Nano. Let's have a look. I'll just see if you can get it. It looks like you can get it. Okay, so you can get a Nano at the moment. You just can't get the Trezor. So I don't know if that's trying to tell you anything. If that's saying that one's more popular than the other. I'll just delete that. But definitely look into it. So definitely once you start getting over like 1,000, I'd be really considering grabbing one of these. Definitely, security is the most highest of importance with crypto, and shouldn't be taken lightly. Now to excuse me again. So portfolio tracking. So this is important too. So you can do this a couple of ways. You either have a notepad and pen, write down everything you got, keep track of it, or you can use a spreadsheet, Excel spreadsheet. So it's another good way of doing it, obviously. Or you can use Blockfolio. So Blockfolio is free. It gives you, it's obviously the portfolio overview. So view all your cryptocurrency investments at once and find detailed information on each coin. Obviously notification, you have alerts on there. So pretty much, yeah, you put your coin in, you press the plus, put your coin in, and it tells you to enter, it'll tell you the current rate that it's in. Now you can either go, it depends if you're buying it in Ethereum or BTC, or even, I think Litecoin's on there, I'm not sure, I can't remember actually. But anyway, I play with BTC or Ethereum. And then so it tells you the current rate that's at, but then it asks you for the rate you bought it at. So sometimes you've got to go back and you've got to remember, especially if you've already got it written down, you want to transfer onto this, you got to manually put it in, and you actually have to put price in either BTC or Ethereum or what price you got it at. So just something to be aware of. You can't just put in the dollar value of what you bought it at. And then what it does, it monitors your rate, your portfolio for you. So, and you can press the, so you can have an alert. So once it gets like really peaking, or you know, you get to alert, and it will tell you. It'll go off when the coin's going up. So it's a good way of doing that. So like I said, free. It's free. So yeah, so you got. Let's have a quick look at this. Yes, it tells you your profit and loss, obviously like that. Yeah, and I think it's a great little tool to have. What's that one? Never speak. Yeah, that's your alerts. Yeah, so have a good look. Description, but there's I got no affiliate link for this at all because obviously it's free. So have a good look if you think this is something you could use. It's on both Apple and Google Play. Let's have a good squiz. Another thing I like looking at is the news. So obviously my favourite's Cointelegraph. So that's just cointelegraph.com. And just gives you up-to-date news of what's going on. And so, yeah, there's some good, interesting stories that come out. Obviously, well, that's the ICO's raised $4 billion in 2017. So that's wow. So what's 2018 got to install? Mate, it's going to be a lot of money. But anyway, so that's Cointelegraph. So obviously, go through that. Let's make a look at daily as well. And my next one, so my educational program. So the best one I'm actually in it, and is ICO Gold Rush. Definitely, from what I've learned from this course, is phenomenal, to be honest. I thought I knew a fair bit about ICOs and that, but no way. After doing this course, I've learned so much, and obviously I'm showing, obviously you've seen my videos, you can see what's going on. And you can see where I've come from, obviously, if you've started watching me from the start. So have a good look. I mean, this is it's pretty important to invest in yourself, guys. You're not going to learn just by, putting some money into some coins and then, you're just gambling pretty much. You got a better chance of like trying to get into the ICOs first. So you find the ICOs, of course shows you where to find the ICOs coming up, and then it's a matter of so we got like a checklist. So we got a pretty thorough checklist. It gives us a great indication if a token's going to be good or not. An ICO is going to be good or not. Obviously, step 3 is invest responsibly, like you should do, as in even with any programs. Okay. Obviously, invest in what you can afford to lose. It's not always a case of you're going to win every time. There are possibilities that you could lose. The idea, I think, for what I've learned is trying to double up on everything. Now, there's a hang say, you can start with 4 Ethereum, which is about $2,800 at the moment. So we'll say 3 grand. If you can double up that 11 times, that's 7 figures. Okay, so do it's just basic maths. Now, obviously, not everyone has that much money to start with. You might not, but if you come in, try, and when you start learning into this game, just try and double up every time. Even if it takes you 30 times and it takes you a year to get to it, just double it. Just keep trying to strive for doubling up. Okay, so that's that part of that. So obviously, step 4: when's the right time to sell your tokens? It's all good saying you can have your you got tokens, and it's just sitting there, but there's always a right time to sell. Sometimes there's a bad time to sell. Sometimes it happens. Sometimes you sell, you think, yep, you sell, and then it goes up even further. But as long as you're happy with the fact that you took out your profit or took out your initial investment, there's heaps of different strategies. Obviously, we teach you that as well in the ICO Gold Rush. And obviously, step 5 is rinse and repeat. So we just keep repeating the process. So like I said, the idea, get in, try and double up. Just double up on everything. Sometimes you might hit a 10 or a 5 time. Right, so if that happens, that's good. It's even better, right? So it's obviously, you get quicker to what your goal is going to be. So that's with that. Now the best thing, so have a look around anyway. Have a look around this site. So what's in the course? So it's a step-by-step blueprint on how to invest in ICOs from A to Z. Then we show you how to sell those tokens to make profit. Every step of the way is shown. So if you're a newbie or experienced with ICOs, you'll still learn something new. I can definitely vouch for that. But the best thing, like, go through, have a look. Everything you need to learn here. It's only a one-off too, so that's the best thing about it. It's not a membership. It could have been a membership where it was a monthly membership on top. The owners decided not to do that. He'd rather us see, he'd rather see us, making money like he's making money anyway. So he's showing us pretty much what's going on. I'll give you a heads up straight away. When you come into this course, the owner actually shows his portfolio and shows you how he has invested in the past and what he's investing now. So that's a big heads up straight away. So when you get started, you can have a look at that. So that's just a guide straight away. You can even jump into whatever he's in now, provided you can still get in. The ICO hasn't closed, but that's a heads up straight away. So you can already be ahead of the game of everybody else before everyone else. So the 2 nuggets of this course, but is the private community. Our community is so it's tight. One thing is it's tight, and everyone helps each other as much as they can. Obviously we've got people that have started 4 months ago when the course first started, and obviously we've got people even like myself. I was not even in for like 6 weeks or something like that. Yeah, when you first come in, it's a bit overwhelming, but you're learning every day. You're learning something. Even the old members are still learning something every day. You always got to learn something every day, as far as I'm concerned. A good day is a day when you learn something. But everyone's helping each other. And yeah, like another heads up I can give you, if there's like 10 members or something all talking about the same ICO and they're all rating it pretty high, that's a pretty good heads up straight away that you should be jumping into it. Now I'm not saying go all in like that, because they're at a different stage to everyone's at different stages. So that's one thing you got to remember too. Might be someone going in with 20 Ethereum into something, but they're already at that stage where they can do that. Okay, so it's don't be daunted by something like that. You start where you're comfortable at, and you build from there. And as long as you keep trying to double up, that's all that matters. And other than that, the Google or the webinar. So a weekly webinar on the Monday. I'm actually a bit slack with the webinar lately, to be honest. I've been too busy trying to get this channel going, and everything else that's going around with Christmas and that. So I've been a bit slack on it. I'll have to start jumping on. And yeah, and then if you missed the webinar, obviously you have the replay. But it's obviously better to be on the live, and if you've got questions you can always ask on live on the webinar. They go for about an hour, so yeah, once a week, and that's all I've got, guys. So yeah, if there's anything I've missed or anything you want to learn, or I might have missed something, feel free to leave a comment and ask me. I can only, if I don't know, I'll find out for you anyway, so it makes a difference. I don't mind asking, answering questions, and like I said, if I don't know, I'll ask. I've got people that are way up there than I am, so I've got no problem asking. Because if you don't ask, you'll never know, will you? So if you like my video, guys, give it a thumbs up. If you want to subscribe, hit that subscribe button. Any questions, feel free to send me a message, or just in the comments section, or if you want to keep me on Facebook, the link's in the description below. I'm not a financial advisor, so this is only for, I'm just giving you my opinion on what I use and everything. Be aware that there might be, so say if you do join Binance or Kucoin or something like that, I might, and my affiliate links there, so I might get a cut of that. Just be aware of that. Some of the things aren't there. The Nano, I definitely don't have an affiliate link for. Blockfolio, no. So just be aware of those, alright guys. And just remember, it's never a loss unless you sell at a loss, okay? So I'll leave it with that. Have a good day, and I'll see you tomorrow.